Warfare is the brand new A24 movie that just hit theaters. The film is co-directed. You have Alex Garland, who's the first director. Garland is the director of films like Ex Machina, Annihilation, Men, and last year's Civil War. And he teams up in the director and writer's chair with real-life Iraqi war veteran Ray Mendoza, as this movie is a day in the life in 2006 in Iraq with Ray Mendoza's 1 Battalion. Um, for 90 straight minutes. The film is chock full of young and up and coming stars who are in this platoon. You have Tefera Wunaitai, hope I'm saying his name right. He does play the real life Ray Mendoza, who again is the co-director and co-writer of the movie. Also, the film, in this platoon, you have actors like Will Poulter, Cosmo Jarvis, Joseph Quinn, Charles Melton, Michael Gandolfini, Kit Connor, Noah Centineo, Taylor John Smith, among others. The film is an hour and 35 minutes and is rated R. Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new review here at Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinenberg. We're talking Warfare. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I do movie, TV show reviews, out-of-theater reactions, box office breakdown shows, movie rankings. Subscribe, ring the bell so notified when those videos drop here on the channel. Comment down below. Did you like this movie? Did you not like this movie? Are you a war veteran? Let me know if this was the most authentic movie you've seen of war or the military. Love to know your thoughts in the comments section down below. And also, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. That's how YouTube knows to recommend my video to more new people. So please hit that like button. It really means a lot. So I was very excited for this movie. I either like to love all Alex Garland movies. And I think he's one of the more underrated filmmakers because he takes just huge swings with all of his movies, and that included last year's Civil War, where I knew that movie was going to be very divisive by intent. It's a made-up situation where America would go down, and a lot of people would be pissed off just off the premise of the movie, more or less the movie itself. But the reason why I bring up Civil War is that Ray Mendoza, who again is the co-director, the co-writer, this movie is based off the memories of his platoon back in 2006. He was the military coordinator for towards the third act of Civil War. And it was so well done in Garland's eyes that how he helmed the action, the military action scene in Civil War, Garland asked him if he could turn whatever memories or if there's any day in the life as a soldier that he could do as a full-length feature movie. And that is where we get Warfare from. And I found this movie to be, in my opinion, fantastic. I do think this is one of the most well-made war or military films ever made. It is extremely well directed by both Garland and Mendoza, and the authenticity of the film really comes through. This movie removes all of the Hollywood tricks, cliches of what a military film is supposed to be. Because in most films like this, there has to be deep story, or one of the military veterans has PTSD when he comes back from home. You've seen movies like military films a lot in the last 20 years done very similarly. But this movie removes, as I said, all the Hollywood tricks. We are just stuck in one location with this group of guys for 90 minutes as they go through having to get out of this particular situation. And this movie doesn't have this jaw-dropping story. You don't really get backstories on really any of the guys. You're just thrown into the situation with US soldiers in the middle of the Iraqi war. And the movie, it works very well because it is very intense. Once the situation begins, you're kind of on the edge of your seat, nervous for what will happen next. But it's really the authenticity that comes through. There are mistakes made by the soldiers in the movie that you really don't see in other military movies. And while in most other Hollywood films it might throw off the movie, here it fits right in and feels very real. Also, This has immaculate sound design, sound editing. The sound in this movie is incredible. I saw the movie in Dolby. I think I recommend seeing the movie in Dolby, Prime, or IMAX because you can really feel every shot that's taken from a US soldier. You can just feel the difference from what the Iraqi people used on on the US soldiers during the war, and then you can really feel the guns that the US soldiers used during the war. And it's really impactful, more than just seeing dead bodies or blood or ligaments. You can just feel the weight of shots for each shot a US soldier takes during the movie. And it is powerful. It is a very unique experience that we've never seen grace the screen ever. And I think a lot of people bring up one of the best military scenes of all time is the opening sequence in Saving Private Ryan. Imagine that, but for really 90 minutes. And I think even more so, this movie is way more authentic than a movie like that. And while there's not this one, spectacular performance, this movie is not garnered for these actors to have these all-time great performances. They're supposed to get together, have great chemistry, and you feel the intensity. The actors themselves, this will be a rose gallery of all of the next big-time movie stars of the next decade. As a lot of these young actors, some of them are familiar, like Joseph Quinn and Will Poulter. We have up-and-coming stars, like the actor who plays Ray in the movie, as well as Cosmo Jarvis, who's coming off Shogun. Obviously, Michael Gandolfini is currently in Daredevil. Charles Melton was in May, December. You're seeing a lot of familiar. These are very much mid-20-year-olds who are up-and-coming rising superstars in Hollywood. And everyone just has tremendous chemistry in the movie. It's not just like, I think Cosmo Jarvis, I thought, was one of the stronger performances in the movie. But I do think in general, this movie isn't garnering that Oscar scene from one of these actors. They're just in the trenches. It's very unselfish acting from all of the actors in the movie, as there really isn't just one main lead character. The movie's intense. It has amazing imagery. One of the best sound designs I've seen in a movie in years. It has to be nominated at the Academy Awards. The movie's intense. It's on the edge of your seat. It's authentically made. Sure, does the movie not have, I guess, a story, but the intensity, the bleakness, the hopefulness of being in this one location with all this platoon was one of the most unique movie experiences you'll see. So overall, I thought Warfare was fantastic, one of the most memorable movie theater experiences I've had in a while. I'm going to give Warfare a 4.5 out of 5. I'm going to go 93% for Warfare. What are your thoughts on this movie? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll let you know what's coming out very soon.